not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally...
First down
for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Get set, get set.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 45. Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Well, This offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown.
7, Northwestern, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wildcats have it back to Northwestern offense. Last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think too, Dave.
And the ball's loose. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself.
Man, those are...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Now on the return. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. First down here for the offense. From the gun, running back on the move.
Ball carried by the running back. Picks up 3.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Zings it complete to the right. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. And the Golden Gophers get enough for the first down. They needed less than a yard, really too far to kick a field goal, a little too close to punt. Really not much of a decision there.
and I really don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me to get inches, and I'm going for it, especially when you're inside the field where you long field goal or maybe just punting the ball. Nah, go for it.
Second down.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there in the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
The Golden Gophers will try to move the chains on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. Tackle is made after the first. Are you as surprised as I am that they didn't throw the football there?
Man, I'm shocked. You get in those situations, 99% of the time, those are passes, but slip in the run, maybe a little confusion by the defense thinking pass, pass, pass. It worked, so nobody complains.
Got the quick pass, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And on that outbreaking route, really it's designed for the receiver to make the catch before falling out of bounds. Nice timing and anticipation by the quarterback on that throw.
And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
You simply don't see that very often. The quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
They're trying to get to it. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last rush. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, to get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
At the 40, there he goes. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Throws to the wideout. Fires and picked off. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of... open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
It's on target and complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the back. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Northwestern, 0.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's going to pass on second down. He's got the tight end. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Got his man downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Set.
Scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota! They'll try to add another to their lead.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback time and time again.
There are very few players, I think, in college football, David, that you need to know where they line up each and every play because they're going to disrupt everything. This guy has been that all throughout his career. 40 sacks. That is unbelievable.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
The Golden Gophers get the first down.
You know, you kind of get stuck in no man's land once you get across that 50-yard line where it might be a long field goal, which isn't really high percentage.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
Wants to throw on second down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Off the play fake. Floats it out in space. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Now they'll run it to the right here. Makes one man miss. He now has 84 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Throws to the tight end. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Golden Gophers! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he... position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Texas A&M packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed the 12th man with a 2. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in College Station. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Back to pass, it's Cook. Unleashes one. Got a man in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short. Field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Just need to crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one. Down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Makes the pass. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
back open in the middle. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line of the game. Northwestern right back to the line.
First down.
To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. That last completion sets him up on second down. They keep attacking through the air. Get it out on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Dropping back, it's Cook. He'll throw it. He looks that one in nicely. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. A first down run in the red zone. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. After getting absolutely nowhere on 2nd down, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here. This has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. Quick strike complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Northwestern will kick it off as we start the 3rd quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that too offensively. defensively by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.